In last Thursday's video, I talked about the history of electric vehicles and reviewed models of Tesla cars. If you missed it, it is Electric Cars and Tesla Motors, and you can find it with the link in the description below, or just go find it on my channel. In this video, I'm going to continue with the history of Tesla Inc. and review Tesla semi models made by Matchbox. Founded in July 2003 as Tesla Motors, the company's name is a tribute to inventor and electrical engineer Nikola Tesla. Elon Musk, who contributed most of the funding in the early days, has served as CEO since 2008. According to Musk, the purpose of Tesla is to help expedite the move to sustainable transport and energy obtained through electric vehicles and solar power. I assume most of you are familiar with the Tesla cars, having seen one on the road or on TV or YouTube. However, we have only seen the Tesla Semi in pictures and on TV or YouTube. Maybe, if you live in the Fremont, California area, you might have caught a glimpse of the red Tesla Semi running down the road with a flatbed loaded with concrete blocks. However, this unit is only for real-world testing and not in commercial transport at the time of this video. Founded as Tesla Motors, Tesla was incorporated on July 1, 2003 by Martin Eberhard and Marc Tarpenning. The two founders were influenced to start the company after GM recalled all of its EV1 electric cars in 2003 and destroyed them. The AC propulsion T0 also inspired Tesla's first vehicle, the Roadster. Eberhard said he wanted to build a car manufacturer that is also a technology company with its core technologies, a proprietary motor. Ian Wright was Tesla's third employee. The three men raised US $7.5 million in Series A funding in February 2004. Elon Musk contributed $6.5 million. Musk then became chairman of the board of directors. Moving forward to November 2017, plans were released describing the Tesla Class 8 prototype truck. Reminiscent of the GM Superliner, the driver's seat is located in the center of the cab. There is a removable jump seat for an extra passenger, and there is no sleeping area. The Semi would be powered by 4 electric motors of the type used in the Tesla Model 3 sedan. 2 battery configurations of 300 miles and 500 miles range, fully loaded, were planned with the battery packs located under the floor of the cab between the back and the front wheels. Running empty, the long-range Tesla Semi would have a range of 620 miles. The Semi would have a 0 to 60 mile per hour time of 5 seconds unloaded and 20 seconds fully loaded. The Semi would be able to maintain a speed of 65 miles per hour on a 5% grade. Later, Tesla reduced the uphill speed spec by 5 miles per hour to 60 miles per hour. The company then plans to warranty the truck for 1 million miles. Tesla said that the Semi would be equipped with enhanced Autopilot as standard equipment, offering semi-autonomous capability. Using more radar devices and cameras than Tesla cars, the system would enable the truck to stay in its lane and a safe distance from other vehicles on the highway, have emergency braking, and warn the driver of any potential hazards near the vehicle. Jackknifing would be detected and prevented by active safety controls. The system would eventually allow several units to operate in an Autopilot-based convoy, led by a truck and a single driver. Media reports noted the lack of specification for vehicle weight, as payload is restricted by government rules for weight of the combined tractor-trailer. Not knowing this weight now makes it hard to determine what the payload weight will be. But Elon Musk said the Tesla Semi would be comparable in weight to a traditional diesel-powered Class 8 truck. Real competition looms in the automotive and Class 8 truck field for Tesla, as Daimler, Kenworth, Nikola Motors, Peterbilt, to name a few of the competitors, are developing electric semi-trucks. However, electric power generation and batteries still remain stumbling blocks for the advancement of all electric vehicles. But Tesla is light years ahead of its competitors, with Tesla battery packs having more range and the extensive network of Tesla supercharger stations across North America. These supercharger stations will charge Tesla vehicles in comparable times to refueling traditional gasoline or diesel tanks. No other electric vehicle has the fast charge capability yet, and multiple charging stations throughout the country. Once these problems are overcome, who knows what the future will bring? Matchbox Toys released 2 sets of Tesla semis, one in 2019 and the other in 2020. The real truck is not officially on the road as of yet.
Here we go, guys. This is the 2 Tesla semis that Matchbox has come out with. The one over here with the box van, that one was the first release that they've done of the Tesla semi. And the one with the pipe load on the other side is the newest. That's this year's release. And I know we're big partial to our big diesel Peterbilts and Kenworths, but electric is the future, and even Peterbilt and Kenworth, and they're working on electric vehicles. Freightliner's already testing an all-electric Cascadia, so it's coming for us. Electric trucks, and Tesla just happened to be at the forefront of that. And I want you guys to have great items in your collection that really stand out, and these guys do, because they're unique and really and truly, even though they're made by Matchbox and they made lots of them, they disappeared from the shelves quickly, and everything Tesla related has gone up in value. It doesn't matter what it is. They have all gone up and skyrocketed over in a relatively fast time, because Tesla collectors are crazy fanatic fans. So adding these to your collection is a good thing. Now I'll show you the first one over here. It is the box truck, and it comes with a Model S Tesla car. It is out of Matchbox assortment GBK 70 that came out last year. No, let me go back. It didn't come out last year. It came out 2 years ago. It came out in 2019. Now, the item number of this particular one is GMD02 out of assortment GBK 70. And that's the 2018 release. And then over here, we got the 2019 release, which comes with a pipe trailer and a telehandler, Matchbox type telehandler to go with it. The assortment number GBK 70, and the item number on this one is GMD05. And Matchbox uses a cardboard hang card, and then they blister them on with just glue the blister on. Makes it hard to take them off without destroying the package, but it's a very cheap method, and they're trying to keep these fairly cheap. Now, I've got them out of the package, and I'll go on and show them. So let's go on and start off with the little car, because it's the quickest. Now, this is a Tesla Model S. It is a die-cast body with a plastic base, and it has plastic windows. Something of Tesla that's really, really cool about their vehicles is the all-glass roof, and they replicated that very well. They got a couple of bars on the real ones, and they replicated that too. Inside, it has the seats in the front, the 2 bucket seats, the bench seat in the back. It's got a little bit of stuff in the trunk area. Dashboard with steering wheel. They molded in the door handles and some other details. It's also got 2 mirrors. It's a hard plastic wheel and tire molded together with just the pattern right there tampoed on in silver. But it's nicer than the typical Hot Wheels. That's one thing Matchbox does. They're a step up over the Hot Wheels. Come around to the front. They did a nice tampo to make it look like the headlights are there. They're just molded in and then painted. That's okay instead of individual jewels. Same thing with the driving lights down there and the grill. But they did a good job putting the Tesla logo right there on top of the grill. Really nice. Passenger side, all the same details on the driver's side. Now on the back, though, they did a really nice rendition of the Tesla graphics in the molding there and the Tesla logo. It has Model S written right there, and then the brake lights on backup lights and turn signals are just painted on, and they again did a nice job making it look like they're there. You know, for a dollar model, it's really worth a little bit more in my opinion. But they do much better than your typical Hot Wheels. I think Matchbox is one step up. Now we'll go over and talk about the little loader and get that out of the way. Now, the telehandler, it does not extend, but it does go up and down, and then it sort of flexes. It has a little bit of a detailed operator's interior. It rides on plastic wheels and tires that are one piece. It has a plastic base and a die-cast body. It says lift 2200 above the cab. And up on top of the cab, it has molded in and not painted over, but molded in yellow warning lights, which a lot of telehandlers have. It's also got a mirror and a door handle there. Now, there are no windows in this cab, but that's okay. A lot of the telehandlers don't. On the front fenders, it has the headlights. You can see the pallet forks, and it goes up. I'll hold it up so we can look underneath. You can see inside the cab has a seat and dashboard. There's an exhaust pipe and a nice die-cast body. Over here on the passenger side, it says load lifter 2200. Wheels, tires, exhaust. Round to the back, same thing. It's a nice little piece for what it is. And in this size, it's hard to find a telehandler, so it'll do until we can find a better one. Now let's start off with the first truck and trailer. They do unhitch. You push them forward and they lock in place. So we can talk about the trailer. It's an all plastic trailer. There's no die cast on the trailer. The wheels are just nice generic wheel that are molded with the wheel and the tire. Okay tread pattern. It's got mud flaps molded in. Tandem axles, and it has a knot type locking kingpin. Won't hitch up to anything but matchboxes, but when you pick it up, you won't lose your trailer that way. It's got little side skirts, and it has landing gear. The landing gear is fixed, though. You can see the marker lights on the trailer, and it has Tesla written right on the side, but no DOT striping. That's all right. Back of the trailer, they didn't even tampo the brake lights or nothing, and the doors don't open, but they did do a decent job of replicating hinges and cam locks. Also, they did an okay job replicating the bumper. Mind you, these are meant to be fairly cheap models, so you wouldn't expect a whole lot. Passenger side, same exact as the driver's side. Round to the front, nothing there. Set that trailer aside. And then let's go on and talk about that other trailer too while we're at it. It comes with a pipe load. You get 5 pieces of pipe, and they look like they are interlocking pipe that you could lock it all together. It just sits in the log bunks because they use the same as their log trailer. It is an all plastic trailer. Now, they didn't chrome plate the wheels on this one. They left them all black, but most of these type trailers would have black wheels. It's got Matchbox and 21 tampoed on the frame. Could also use this, take these off and make an actual container frame. That'd be kind of cool. And then down here you can see it's got landing gear that's fixed. And yes, these log bunks do come off, just like that. So you could make it a container frame. The back, you can see the mud flaps, brake lights, all this is just molded in as one piece and all blast, and they didn't bother to tampo anything. However, on the sides, they did bother to put the DOT striping, and so they upped it just a little bit. Underneath, not much detail. And around to the front, you can see the front of the pipe. Set that trailer aside. Now I'm going to talk about the silver truck because it's actually got easier to see the details on the silver than it is on the black one. But the details are exactly the same on both trucks. And then I'll talk about them. It is a die-cast body, hard plastic window that's smoked glass. It has the big seat in the center and the steering wheel dashboard in the center. Doors don't open, of course. It's got the fairings around here. This is all one big plastic part. So is the upper part, which has the little backup camera thing. There's a Tesla logo, and it says Consura right there, which I'm not quite sure what that's for, but I think that was for their testing. It's also got Palo Alto, California with the US DOT number and caution, which, by the way, these were tested out of Palo Alto. They were not sure if they were supposed to be made in Fremont, but they're not being made there now. Round to the front, they added some DOT striping, which is kind of silly, across the bumper, and you can see the Tesla logo right there under the windshield. But you notice there's no grill because these are electrics. Headlights are molded into the body, and they are just painted over. They did the windshield wiper the same way. They molded it into the windshield. And yes, that's the way the real Tesla windshield wiper looks. Passenger side, obviously it looks very much like the driver's side. These are... The modified cab over is coming back for one reason: aerodynamics. They're more aerodynamic than any conventional can ever be. They kind of gave you a little fender here, but then they made the cab this way. And they did this, they could do that because they narrowed up the cab a little, because they put the driver's seat right in the center of the cab instead of over to the side one way or the other. Gives you a better view, actually, of the road. Really commanding. Something that Ford tested out back with their big red truck years and years ago. Now we can go around to the back. You can see the airlines molded onto the back of the cab. And then the fairings. You can see the rear fairings. There's no brake lights on there. And you can see how that is a big hole for the fifth wheel. It's a slot because it locks in place. Underneath, it's got Tesla Semi, Matchbox, 2019 Mattel, all the important stuff cast into the plastic base. And then they use triangle screws to screw the base on. Kind of cool. And then you can see those hard plastic tires. They're okay. I mean, we're not talking a $100 model yet. Wait. One of them already selling for over $100, and I predict this one will be selling there very soon too. Now let's look at the black one. Again, as I said, all the details are the same, but you can see the graphics a little better on this one because the Tesla logo is in white. Fremont, California with a US DOT number. Now that's where these trucks were supposed to be made, is Fremont, California. Maybe that was a Tesla trucking company idea that Elon Musk had over there in Palo Alto, but last I heard he was moving everything out of California, including the Tesla factory was moving to Texas as soon as the plant was built. They got a marker light up there and around to the front. Really nice. You can see those headlights are molded really well. You can see the lack of grille there, the Tesla logo, and the windshield wiper right there on the hood. Same detail inside, but much harder to see because with the all black cab and the black windows, or the dark tinted windows, it gets hard to see. Passenger side, those graphics are great on this truck. For the price, Matchbox does amazing graphic work. Be honest with you. Their graphics, I've seen much more expensive models that have worse graphics than Matchbox. The one truck comes with the pipe load, the other truck comes with the box load. The box trailer comes with a Tesla Model S, and the pipe load comes with a telehandler loader. And that, guys, is the 2020 and 2019 releases by Matchbox in their Convoy series of the Tesla semis. These are pieces to surely add to your collection because they are going up, up, up.
Tesla certainly has been making waves in the automotive market for years now. And once the Tesla Semi hits the market, it will turn the Class 8 highway truck market upside down. As a fellow collector, I keep making these videos to talk about the models that have the best chance of going up in value due to lots of factors. And these Matchbox Tesla semi-trucks are sure to go up as anything Tesla goes up due to the very enthusiastic fan base that Tesla has. To learn more ways to spot items that will go up, grab my free report on tips for valuing your collection with the link in the description below. Thanks for watching, everyone. I'm Logan, the 64th Gear Jammer Skeele, founder of Advantage Diecast, and I'll be back in the warehouse soon with another episode of Toy Talk.